in arms and really experience some good things and share that shared struggle, which is what we do.
And what do you think about this guy's physical condition?
I think they're great. Some soldiers are going to be in better shape than others. Clearly our Latvian and our Norwegian brethren, they brought their best people out. So this should be a really good event today.
There you go. There you go. There you go. He's done the most so far in my life.
Pats tas mūsu.
There you go.
That's 11, yeah, it's 11:18, 11:19. This dude's going to break 12 minutes. Yeah, he is. That lieutenant hit it at 12:44, yeah. That is flying after all that PT, man.
Yeah! 11:47, 11:48, 11:49, 11:50, 11:51. 11:54, 55, 56, 11:57.
Huh? Kost. Smagi bija. Boss, man! Good job! Smagi augsts ļoti. Pretējais nevēlas, bet tā ir ok. Amerikāņiem atbalsts. Skatījums. domājat, tās ranger nozīmes jūs būsiet nopelnījuši?
Protams. Ja jau līdz galam esam atnākuši, tad jau būsim nopelnījuši.
Kas tu esi? Ko tu vari?
Tātad mēs redzējām šeit tādu īsu video. Kā jūs, Krēsliņa kungs, vērtējat tātad šo te sabiedroto spēku atrašanos šeit Latvijā? Ja? Cik liels ir tas spēks, kas būtu nepieciešams, lai varētu atvairīt vai vismaz atturēt Krievijas potenciālu agresiju?
Es ļoti pozitīvi vērtēju, un jautājums nav par skaitlisko sastāvu. Jautājums ir par konceptuālām lietām, ka mēs esam NATO, ka mēs esam kolektīva aizsardzība. Un šeit piedalās Amerikas Savienoto valstu ir karavīri, no NATO citu valstu karavīri. Mēs esam kopā trenējamies, kopā vingrinājumus ejam, mēs piedalāmies miera uzturēšanās un ieviešanas operācijās. Tas ir tas praksē, ka parāda, ka tie vārdi nav tukši tikai kolektīva aizsardzība, ka tā ir realitāte. Un mēs dzīvē to redzam šeit, ka kopā trenējās, kopā kārto fiziskos normatīvus, kas karavīriem ir ļoti būtiski. Es ļoti atbalstu.
Bet, nu, teiksim tā, ja mēs skatāmies no tā daudzuma, ja, cik daudz būtu nepieciešami tie paši amerikāņu karavīri vai citi NATO spēki, lai šeit būtu adekvāti, ja tā aizsardzība?
Edvin, šeit ir jāskatās tās lietas sekojoši. Ja tas ir, varbūtība ir mazāk par 1%, ja iedomātos kāds uzbrukt NATO valstu teritorijā ar spēku, tad tādu robežu vai tādu spēku savākt, tas praktiski nav reāli realizēt, kurā vietā iebruks un vispār to neiet runā, un tas nebūtu diezgan cik prātīgi. Šeit ir jārunā un jāsaprot par to, ka tiek veidoti NATO superātrās reaģēšanas spēki, no ātrās reaģēšanas spēki, kad būs struktūra, kur arī mēs piedalāmies, lietuvieši, Baltijas valstis, Polija un citās valstis, kas 48 stundu laikā var ierasties jebkurā vietā. Tas ir punkts pirmais. Otra lieta ir tāda, ka principā izlūkošana un tam līdzīgi tā informācija ir, ja kaut kur rodās apdraudējums, ja kaut kur gatavojas, tad skaidrs, ka mēs arī varam tajā reģionā, kur ir tas apdraudējums, ieviest papildus karaspēku un veikt kaut kādas mācības, organizēt un tam līdzīgi. Nu, tā parasti darās. Bet lielākie draudi, kā mēs skatāmies, skaidrs, ka tas, kā hibrīd kara un viss, kā Ukrainas piemērs un daudz kur citur, ka tas nebūs tāds kā tieši iebrukums. Šeit meklēs dažādus variantus, kur būs primāri netik daudz bruņoto spēku loma, bet sākotnēji būs tā loma robeža apsardzei, lai robeža būtu, ja civilie kaut kādi nemieri, lai drošības struktūrās par to iepriekš zinātu un slāpētu, policija, lai varētu slāpēt, nu tad arī jāskatās, kā zemesardzi iesaistīt tieši, kad ir kaut kādi organizēti nemieri, kur teiks, ne, tas nav iebrukums, tas ir pašiedzīvotie, vai bēgļus uztaisīs pāri robežai, sacīs, jā, tur nāca bēgļi, viņus, nu, skaidrs, ka mums robežsardze tā kā kontrolē, bet iedomājamies, ja nāk 1000, 2000 tos cilvēkus, tad šaut virsū nešausi, un tā var visādas jūkās sākties. Bruņoties spēki, kad tiks jau saprast par to, ka tur patiešām un pierādījums, ka tur patiešām piedalās arī bruņoto spēki. Šeit jau NATO valstīs neies vairs tās pasaciņas, ka Ukrainā mēs tur nepiedalāmies, tie ir atvaļināti atbraukuši, paņemuši tankus un aizbraukuši atvaļinājumā. Vai paņemuši grad visādus lielgabals. Tātad NATO valstu teritorijā tā to nevar izdarīt, bet iespējas dažādu provokāciju tas nav izslēgts.
Mr. Kreslin already mentioned this new concept of hybrid warfare, which is now, we know, relevant if we are talking about Ukraine and Russia and so on. Is your forces, American forces here, taking into account that kind of possibility? I mean, hybrid warfare. Well, nobody has defined it yet exactly what is it, but I'm sure you know. And are you ready to counteract that kind of threat?
I think as the video you just shows, this is a training exercise for us. It's an opportunity for us to work with our allies, to work on the ability to operate together. I would like, very proud to see Captain Stormer in the video. Him and I served together when he was a lieutenant in 2009 in Afghanistan. So great that he was out there doing that. But that is an example of what we do every day with our allies, not just in Latvia, but in Estonia, Lithuania, and Poland. So we're out there working on the ability to get past the technical challenges with operating with our allies, but actually going through repetitions on various different events, getting to know each other and building relationships.
Okay. And where in Latvia are you staying? Just in Adažu camp or elsewhere in Latvia?
We are just in Adažu right now. That's the only place we've been. And all of our training has been there, other than our guys coming to the Riga hockey game and coming to the Old Town every now and then for some dinner.
So we see also in the press quite frequently that American soldiers here in Latvia, when they come here, time to time they participate in various community events and activities. So do you do that kind of activities also in other countries where Americans are staying?
Absolutely. Just yesterday I was in Poland, and our guys were at a local high school. Had our vehicles out there, and had a history class with the high school students about U.S. military history and the history of the United States.
So you were a teacher in that?
My soldiers were. I was I was in Warsaw most of the week, and then I showed up because they're about 6 hours drive from Warsaw. So by the time I got there yesterday afternoon, they had finished up the course. But my young officers and non-commissioned officers were with the high school kids in Drawsko-Pomorskie, Poland.
And we saw also already in this video that that particular soldier, he was an officer, obviously, that he was very experienced. He has been in Iraq, in Bosnia, and in many other places. So what about the other soldiers who are coming here and staying and training here? Are they also that experienced?
When we're talking about company-size elements, there's a handful of guys who've been around for 10, 20 years. We have a lot of brand new soldiers also. So this is the first experience, number one, coming from the United States and being stationed in Germany, which, not a lot of difference between living in Germany and operating here. The temperature is kind of the same. When you get out in the community, it's kind of the same. We're used to the Euro, not like the soldiers from Texas who were a little shocked by the weather. But we do have probably, about half the formation is younger, and this is their first opportunity to do anything away from home and work with allies.
How old are those soldiers in average?
I would say average about 23, 24 years old. We have 18, 19-year-old young men and women, and we also have guys like myself and my sergeant major who are, getting past 40, and it's not as easy as run as fast as it used to.
Yeah, and they are all volunteers. Obviously, there's no conscription in America.
Absolutely. So, as a young man or woman decide to join the Army, they enlist for 2 or 3 years, and then they have the opportunity to re-enlist at that point and continue to serving.
I watched also one news video about these American soldiers, and I remember that one of them spoke Russian. He was Russian by his origin, and so is it so that also other nationalities are